house was too quiet. Even the walls sounded like they were holding their breath. It was past midnight when she whispered it. The girl, 15, dark-eyed, barefoot, standing in the doorway of my study, her voice trembling like a secret that didn't want to be spoken. "She's hiding someone in the basement." I didn't look up right away. My wife was supposed to be asleep. The staff gone. The girl, my late brother's daughter, wasn't supposed to be awake either. Her words sat there between us like a shadow that refused to move. I closed my laptop. The glass walls of the study reflected her small silhouette, fragile but unflinching. "Who told you that?" I asked. "No one," she said. I heard breathing. Her eyes didn't blink. There was no fear in her voice, only a calm certainty, the kind that comes from seeing something too real to doubt. Outside, the rain began to fall, slow and heavy. Somewhere beneath the floorboards, something clicked, soft, mechanical, like a lock sliding into place. And in that moment, for the first time in my own house, I didn't feel like the richest man alive. I felt like a guest in someone else's secret. My wife, Celeste, had always been precise, polite, cold, where charm was expected. We met through numbers, not love. Her family needed a merger. Mine needed an image. We both got what we wanted. Or so I thought. The girl's whisper stayed with me through the morning. When Celeste entered the kitchen, she was radiant, too radiant. Her eyes didn't meet mine. She hummed under her breath as she poured coffee, the tune familiar, the same one she used to hum the night before every lie. I noticed the faint mark on her wrist. Not a bruise, a pressure line, the kind left by holding something too tightly. She kissed my cheek and asked about the markets, her smile rehearsed. But her pupils, they dilated when I didn't confront her. I observed. Silence has always been my currency. It buys truth better than anger. I studied her movements like stock behavior. When she thought I was asleep, she'd leave the bedroom barefoot, cautious, disappearing down the stairs. Always between 2:00 and 2:15 a.m. I followed her once. No sound, no breath, only the slow descent of her shadow down the white staircase. Then she vanished into the dark hallway toward the basement. The security cameras were off in that section. She'd disabled them. But the next morning, something changed. The black girl, Naya, avoided her. Wouldn't meet her eyes. And when Celeste reached for her shoulder at breakfast, Naya flinched. Later, I found a plate in the sink. 2 sets of utensils. Only one glass. One had lipstick. The other, a faint ring of fingerprints. Male. That night, I sat in my office watching the reflection of the glass wall. Celeste passed by once. Then the lights in the corridor flickered a slow pulse, like the house itself was breathing. And underneath, faint, almost imperceptible. A sound. Footsteps. From below. The night it happened, the rain didn't stop. The storm made the glass tremble. Celeste was hosting because beside him, on the shelf, were photos. Of her, of me, and of them together smiling. Every image time-stamped for months. Every lie carefully curated. Celeste had kept him here. Not out of love, but leverage. Control. She'd been manipulating both of us, my wealth, his loyalty. A perfect prison of silence. The whisper hadn't been a warning. It had been an invitation to see the truth. I didn't call the police. That would have been noise. I prefer silence, the kind that ruins reputations better than screams. At breakfast the next morning, Celeste smiled again. Her lipstick was the same color as the wine from last night. I looked at her, calm, collected. "Someone broke into the basement," I said. Her hand froze on the cup. The porcelain clinked, just slightly. "Did they?" "Yes," I said. "I've moved everything." Her face paled just enough to confirm everything I needed. That afternoon, I called my attorney, transferred all assets to a trust under Naya's name, citing emotional instability as cause. The board would believe me. I built their empire. By evening, Celeste's accounts froze. Her phone locked out. Her access revoked. When she finally ran to the basement, it was empty. The man was gone. I'd had him removed quietly. No trace left, but one note taped to the steel door. You built your secrets too close to home. I watched her collapse from the surveillance feed, her perfect hair undone, her breath breaking in the silence. That was the sound of truth. The house feels lighter now. Still quiet, but not suffocating. Naya sits by the window some nights, tracing raindrops with her finger. She doesn't talk about that night. Neither do I. Celeste left a week later, no words, no fight. Just a single glance before she disappeared through the glass doors. An expression that wasn't fear, it was realization. She thought I would destroy her. But I didn't need to. She'd built her own downfall one secret at a time. Now the silence belongs to me again. Clean, controlled, cold. Sometimes, though, when I walk past the basement door, I think I still hear breathing. Not human, not alive,